vanish. It does. Listen, boy. You cannot remove addiction from your life. It does not vanish. It does not fall away. It waits. Addiction makes its place in you. It survives because it gives you pleasure. If it brought only pain, you'd leave it behind. But pleasure makes fools of even strong men. Think, why would you keep doing something? Nobody asked you to. The world, your family, they warn you. Stop that. It'll destroy you. And yet, you still do it. Even when you swear, I'll stop. Why? Because the pleasure is stronger than your words. It whispers to you, just one more time, and you listen. That is how the chains grow. Boy, the more pleasure it gives you, the tighter it grips, the harder it is to break. Now, understand this. You cannot fight addiction like a monster. You cannot punch it. You cannot slay it. But you can bury it under a mountain of greater things. Things that make you stronger, better, things that give you even more pleasure. But good pleasure, lasting pleasure. It is like this. Imagine addiction is a small snake. If you leave empty space in your life, that snake slithers up, wraps around you, and bites. But if your life is full of work, full of learning, full of challenge, there is no room for the snake to rise. That is burying it. It hides, buried under your strength. It sleeps, but it never dies. The day you grow lazy, the day your mountain crumbles, the snake rises, and it bites hard. So, you build a pile that lasts your whole life, and you guard it. But there's more. You must be careful not to build new addictions that are worse. Understand this. Sometimes a thing feels so good, you don't think, you just do it again. But you must stop. Ask yourself, what is this? Why does it feel good? What happens if I take more of it? There are many things that can devour you. For example, you discover porn. It feels powerful, new, exciting. But if you do not stop and understand what it is, you fall. Addiction is anything that consumes your thoughts, takes your time, steals from your family, your life. It is easy when it starts. It hides low like the snake. You can bury it early. But if you wait, it grows fangs. I know you've tried, fought hard, and still you feel chained. Because you cannot destroy addiction, only bury it beneath your daily war. The way I learned, overload your day. Fill it with things too important to ignore. You go to work, not because you love it, but because money feeds you, and money brings real reward. You train your body, the feeling of strength, the mirror reflecting your best self. That is good pleasure. You face fear, speak to those who challenge you. You find community, people who share your fire, singing, cooking, creating, and you work. until you are so tired, you collapse into sleep. No time for weakness. But many fools replace one addiction with another. Cigarettes for alcohol, alcohol for endless scrolling, scrolling for meaningless noise. That is not victory. True victory is replacing weakness with skill, replacing shadows with strength, replacing wasting with building. Whenever the thought strikes, whenever the snake stirs, you act, you help your family, you train, you create, you move, but you do not sit idle. Over time, the pile grows, the addiction weakens, you rise. Boy, addiction never leaves, but it never defeats me, because every day I bury it, I outwork it, I rise, and so will you.